Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are you doing on this amazing Wind Down Wednesday? I want to welcome you to Get to Know Bob. I am your host, Sonia Weaver. Thank you for tuning in this evening at 7 p.m. and being with us. I appreciate your support. And I welcome you to another amazing conversation where we're going to be talking to another amazing Black-owned business owner in the field of, a plethora. I'm excited about today because you're going to find out that you can just impact so many people on so many different platforms. And I am just excited to share this amazing person with you. Thank you for joining. I am excited for you to be here and to be a part of tonight's conversation. So let me get right on in so we can get ready for our guest who is, thank you for joining. So we can get ready for our guest. Have you accepted the challenge? Yes, I am talking about the Support 7 Bob Challenge. What does that mean? To support 7 Black-owned businesses every week. And that can be a time support where you actually just maybe share what they're doing, share and connect them to people who are looking for their products and services. You can show your time by volunteering, perhaps. Maybe it's a nonprofit, or maybe they're having an event. And then you can financially support. How can you do that? Obviously, you purchase products or services. You can donate, or you can contribute to their cause. Hi, thank you for joining. So yes, have you accepted the challenge? Now, you may not always meet the 7. Really, on average, that's just supporting 1 a day. And I know you can do that, right? Again, if it's just by supporting with your time. But definitely, we all need to eat, right? We don't want to go hungry in our communities. So if you can and when you can, support financially also. I am going to tell you my quick rundown because, of course, I accepted the challenge. So tonight's look, the lips. I wanted to go with the neutral. I was inspired by today's guest and one of the questions that he posed on social media, so I decided to go with a neutral lip. I am tonight wearing TLB, Man Eater. That is my undertone base, which is my go-to neutral. And on top, within the pout, I've added Soft Kisses, Innocent Kiss. Now, are kisses innocent? I wonder. So that's tonight's look. Make sure you support these amazing Black business owners with your financial support and get an amazing product in the process. Now, of course, I always have on my logo. Branding is very important. I love the products. I love the quality of my t-shirts that are by Divine Diva Designs. But it's not just limited to t-shirts. I have some amazing products, gifts, and everything that she's like, if you want a creative gift for someone, Divine Diva Designs is one of my go-tos where you can always have an amazing, unique gift, either for yourself or for someone else, right? Now, my hair. Got to talk about the hair because that was part of the conversation also. Well, the question that was posed, I guess I should say. I currently have my hair in a protective style. And because it is a protective style, I am using my Sisters in Me Anti-Itch and Growth Oil. Okay. Now, this is truly a double-edged sword. Why do I say that? Because definitely it keeps my scalp nice and healthy. It's not itching or anything like that. But whatever is in here, that growth part, now, it is growing like crazy. When you're in a protective style, at least for me, I don't want to have to do it right away. Hence protective styling. But it's growing like crazy. And I'm not going to stop using the product because that's a plus. So if you want your hair to grow while it's in your protective style, highly recommend My Sisters and Me anti-itch and growth oil. Okay, so if you have protective style, or maybe you just have your natural out and you don't want your scalp to itch, want it to grow, highly recommend this one. And let me remember, I think this is the one. Yes, it has a lighter scent. You know how sometimes you have growth oils and they have that medicated scent? I won't say it's not in there, but it's not as potent, which is a plus. So you're not walking around with that medicated smelling scalp. Okay, so gotta set the mood. Gotta set the mood. So I'm using my I Am Healed line. This candle is from the True to You collection, the I Am collection, and this one is I Am Healed. So yes, got to get that burning, set our mood. We are healed up in this place tonight. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Now, speaking of True to You, I am so excited about this right here. Right here, right here. Now, I have my lighting on so you can't see, but you see this is a True to You candle. I went to the blend bar and I blended this myself. I'm off the chain excited. It smells phenomenal. Now, let me tell you, in here, I can't remember all the scents. It's 3 scents. One is frankincense. Remember that one, right? Frankincense, sandalwood, and I can't remember the third. It begins with a B. I'll have that for you next time. I cannot wait to burn this. So what I learned, I can't wait to burn this. What I learned is how to blend scents. And it was a phenomenal experience. I'm not going to go into details, but if you're looking for something unique to do that's fun and you just looking for a gift idea or something for yourself, go to the blend bar. You can find True to You on our website at www.dealswithbob.com. And she is amazing. She's one of our featured listing business owners, so she won't be hard to find. Just type in True and it goes straight to her directory listing. But the blend bar is phenomenal. Also, look at these. Beautiful. Got linked too, right? Now, you can get linked for any occasion. I know I've shown you these brochures before. Whether you want to get linked for a bridal event, a birthday event, a corporate team building, or just a social gathering, Link has you covered, right? But this month, we're in October now. This month, breast cancer awareness. So you can get linked with a purpose, linked with a cause. And that is what that is about. Special bracelets have been designed for you to make and wear in remembrance of those you've lost, and celebrating those that are survivors and supporting those that are fighters. So if you know anyone in those categories, you want to let them know by sharing and getting linked. Okay? Now, also this week, I did a lot of stuff this weekend. I signed up for an event I couldn't attend with Dr. Yvonne Kerrigan. Hopefully, Kennigan, I think I'm saying it right. She will be on our show soon. You can meet her. I can't wait to get the playback because she is teaching how you can brand yourself for international exposure. See that? Ain't nobody staying local. Not even going into the other states. We talking about international, right? And she's going to make sure you're equipped to do so. So yes, I signed up for that. Could not let that pass. Also this weekend, why I couldn't attend is because I was in the middle of getting pampered. I had the fabulous facial and body massage at the Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. This was located in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But here's the exciting news. They just opened up another location in Ferndale. So we are working on getting them listed in the Black-owned business directory. Let me correct that. The International Black-owned business directory, so you can find them. Don't neglect yourself. Take time out and get pampered. You deserve it. Those aches, pains, they can go away with just some comfort and some healing touch much? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And they have monthly memberships. You can gift this. I know I would love someone to gift me a massage. Amazing. Again, that's the Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. See how easy it is to support Bob? I'm telling you, it is not difficult to do. Not at all. Now, here's the thing. Did y'all know Friday, October the 1st, yes, just passed last Friday, did y'all know that was National Coffee Day? I found out that day, so I had to make sure that I had me some drink to shrink coffee. Definitely on that day. But I'm actually drinking my drink to shrink coffee every day, along with my juice. Because, yes, 50 is right around the corner, literally. And I got to make sure that I get fit, tight, healthy, all those good things, because 50 is going to be the new 30 for me. You hear me? So, I know I'm surrounded by all these amazing things. I'm telling you, supporting 7 a week is not difficult to do at all. I mean, I've shared posts, tagged people, etc. But here was the bonus that came in the mail. Supporting my niece. Can you believe it? I am a proud auntie of a wonderful author. And yes, we do have authors listed on the international directory as well. But you need to go get you a copy. Oh, let me say, order you a copy, because the girl is sold out. Okay? These Bones by Kayla Chenault. What's on your nightstand? I know you know this is now on mine. Right next to my Bible, I have These Bones by Kayla Chenault. I am so excited to read it, and more to come as I do. I think that was my quick lineup of what I did in accepting the challenge, the Support 7 Bob Challenge. If you have not accepted yet, what you waiting on? Seriously, what you waiting on? Okay, we have to be the future we want to see. And I definitely want to see us supporting one another. I want to see us uniting. I want to see us increasing the circulation of the dollars within our community so that we can begin our own restoration of our communities. Let's get them back the way that they were. Let's get them back the way that they need to be. We are a village, right? Now, off my soapbox, because it's time. Woo! Yes, challenge accepted. I love it. It is time. So I am about to bring on the phenomenal guest I've been waiting for. I cannot wait. There we go. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, this is going to be a good one. How are you?
What is going on, everybody? In Deals with Bob World, what is popping? What is popping? Good to see everyone.
Yes, I mean, I feel so honored because I know you are like the best commodity going around. You have been on every platform. I've just been watching you like crazy. How are you?
Oh, first of all, this is the perfect day to do this because and we want to give nothing but the biggest support and applause to Deals with Bob, Get to Know Bob, all the Bobs, with Sonya Weaver. Sonya Weaver is we're huge fans, obviously. This is what we're here for, honestly. This is the thing that we are here for, to support independent, Black-owned business, independent business of any type. This is actually the heart of our business. So this is a pleasure to be here, and it's also a pleasure to enjoy this beautiful conversation. Look, before we get started, hold on a minute. Before we get started,
okay,
we gotta give what's called what you call a disclaimer. Look, be sure that you have drunk all your water. Be sure you sign all the waiver forms. Buckle up very tightly. Buckle up very tightly. This is going to be one of them. We're going to be full of information, full of energy. So here we go.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you do your self introduction. So I know you watched in the past, so I don't introduce my guests. I let them do their self introduction. So you have the floor. Here's the baton, my friend.
So first and foremost, Welcome everyone. We are Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. We are a collective. We're a collective of entertainers. We're a collective of artists. We are a media hub. We're a graphic hub. Anything to do with independent black business, we are that hub. We are pleased to be here. And if you notice, we're saying we. Look, there is no 10. 10 doesn't exist. This is all Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. If you want to know who Boss Entertainment Group Detroit, look in the mirror. If you are watching this, you are Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. Just that simple. It's just that simple.
And you know what? It really is. There is no eyes in this team, in this collective, in this group organization. I call them the chosen because I know they were exactly who I have been praying for, and they were specifically chosen for me. So I am just overjoyed to have you here. I still need for you to share, because even though you say it's not about 10, I need you to let people know, how did you get your name?
Well, Boston. Well, see, there's only one name. The Boston Entertainment Group Detroit name. This where the name came from. So, BOSS is actually an acronym. It stands for Black Ops Super Sound, and Entertainment Group is the collective. So, that's usually when have these conversations, there's kind of rightfully so. Well, want to know about you? I'm like, there's nothing to know about. There's no individual to know because it's a group, and that's where the name came from. So the Black Ops, obviously, for those that's familiar with like military terms, Black Ops is something that says secretive. Now the secret part is that we're the type of company that will be in the lab all day and night, coming up with different ideas, different products, different things to help other people. That's the whole thing. We help other people. Then the entertainment group, entertainment group back then had a different meaning than it does now. Entertainment was more about, the shows and the lights, camera, action, all the technical things, all of those things, right? But now entertainment is actually more business group than entertainment. We still do the lights, camera, action. We still book the shows. We'll talk about that also. We still participate with talent and all that, but we also are the backbone of other entertainment entities. So it's not just our own things that we put on. Of course, we put them on, and there's very high professional level, but it's also about who else we help. That's really where more of our movement is geared to. So that's where the name came from. That is exactly where Boston Entertainment Group Detroit came from.
Okay, awesome. Love it. Now, see, I love you said that, but see, I swear it was someplace, and maybe it was you or maybe it was someone else, but they was like the 10th wonder of the world.
Okay, so where that's a whole other discussion. That came from many different travels, doing many different things. That's what you call a restaurant discussion. So that's like that's classified C313 information. But what it basically boils down to, as far as that piece, that was basically because whenever that person, that entity would do something, it would be something different, and that's something that we like to encourage talent to do. Be unique. Something about you should be a fingerprint. Don't be. We told you to buckle up, didn't we? We told you here comes the first one. Don't be like anybody else. Don't be like anybody else.
Love it.
Like if you're gonna do something, and this is not just for talent. This is for I'm sorry, this is not just for entertainment talent. This is for business talent, for spokespeople, for faces of organizations, whatever. You have to be who you are. And so that's what the 10th wonder of the world was. Like that entity was who it was. Like that person would do whatever they would do in their own unique way, to where it'll be a showstopper. So that's what's encouraged for everyone else. Be a showstopper. Yes, you learn. You pull resources from whoever you learn, whoever was an influence, God included, of course. But you take all of that, you got to put your own twist and your own fingerprint on it, and then execute. That's where 10th wonder of the world came from.
Love it. And that's so true. And I compass names, I don't know if my mom researched my name or if she just thought it was cute, something different, put, instead of Tanya, put an S on it, make it Sonya. I don't know. I used to hate it because nobody had my name and I couldn't find the little cute keychains with it on it. But when I researched it, it means wisdom. It means wise. And so, I was like, oh, wait, okay. I kind of digging my name, you know. And so when I heard someone say that, though, because I never knew what the 10 meant, and I didn't know, truthfully, that's why I wanted to ask you what it meant. But I was glad to hear it, because I was like, you know, it was so appropriate because you're so unique and genuine, and it's not like, you know, it's not another one out there. It's, you know, and first of all, it's a wonder that you're so gracious and that you see what we can do collectively versus what you can do individually. So, you know, I mean, to a lot of people, that is something unique in itself, right? So I truly just thank you. I am so hyped that you're here, though. Okay, so
Well, hey, it's a great look. We've been waiting for this. You know what? We may have to go 5 hours. We know it's a 1 hour. So we have to go 5 hours. Y'all just gonna have to get some pillows and some blankets and just vibe with us.
We're just gonna put you in rotation and pick up where we left off. You know, now see, the first show though, we have to give some of the outline, the
absolutely
the stuff behind it. So how did, you know, Boss Entertainment even get started? How did you come together to even formulate?
Oh, that's so easy. Now that's the easy one. We started literally after so a lot of us in our company, and I'll say in our immediate company, we met during different travels and tours, doing different travels and studio sessions, doing different travels, speaking engagements, seminars for the youth. And through those things, we used to be hired more, right? We used to be hired more, and then we noticed something. Stuff just wasn't being ran right, just to be honest with you. Like, we'd be hired by top mainstream companies from, if you name it, we were hired by that to do different graphic work, media work, also different studio sessions by some of the top record companies in the whole world. But here's what we noticed. There was a selfishness there. You know, it was all like, well, bottom line money. And then we noticed the products that we were a part of, quite frankly, were flimsy. So look, we tried to say, well, let's go ahead and work with these individuals and try to give them some ideas to help improve their product. But then we discovered a lot of them didn't want to improve their product. And not so much improve. They had a different definition of improve than what we did. So we're like, you know what? Obviously, y'all on something else. So since y'all on something else, we got the expertise, we got the business knowledge, then we separated from that and never looked back. So now we're not to be hired individually as workers at all. We're hired as a company. So we formed a company based off this simple principle. First, the gimmicks will not come first. What will come first is the quality of the product.
Yes.
Second, we will be here. Actually, first, we're here in the name of God. That's number one. Then the gimmicks will not come first. The quality of the products will come first. Then after that, you know, it became other variations, say like, we're going to help, you know, we're here to help first. So here's one thing we did in the early piece of our business. We not only just had clients, we turned clients into promoters in other businesses by saying, how can we help you? Not just how you can just buy our stuff. Listen, look, we're going to keep it a rack with you. If you're just out here, whoever you are, if you're just out here like, oh, I'm chasing that bag, I got to get my money. Ooh, me. You know what that's called? You don't deserve to be out here because you're not helping anything.
Right.
You only go so far. Think about your own pocket. Nobody feeds a beggar like that. Now, here's who do get fed. Now, here's the positive part. Here who does get fed. If you want to be a millionaire, help others be millionaire. Now you become a billionaire and they become millionaires. It's that simple.
Yes.
You know.
Now, you know, I don't even remember who I was having a conversation with. I think it was over this weekend, because I was with some amazing, positive people. And I started this with Bob with one driving principle for myself. I become successful when you become successful. That was my day one. Because, see, I will do this and enjoy doing this and don't have to get paid for it. Truly, because my joy, my success is the knowing what we can become collectively. So I find so much joy in that. I could just talk about it. I can do it. And I just said, so my success becomes when you become successful. And the great thing about it is that I wasn't chasing after, like you said, my chasing was after purpose. My chasing was after restoration. My chasing was after giving you what you need and giving you support, whatever. And I believe when you chase after the right things, the money just chases you. It's no reason for you to chase it. Because what's happening now that I didn't even know is people watch. You know, people watch. And then the people who you really impact, they talk for you. So just like you were saying, they become the advocate so much so that people are now becoming a part of this when I'm just was like, oh, wow, you know, and now it's like, oh, what else do you offer, Sonia? How else can you help? Because I've never, it was funny, somebody told me, well, what does your company do? Well, why don't you ever say what you do? And I'm like, girl, I'm too busy letting everybody know what other people do. And they was like, well, it's time for you to start letting people know what you do. And I said, well, it's not what I do, it's what my company can offer you to help you grow and go to the next level. See, everything I do still is about you. It's still about supporting you and helping you get to the next level. So it
Right off of that same point, just to interject, that's why whenever look, we get it. This is the social media era. Everybody want to be in the single person's business. They want to individualize and say you. Listen. That's where you got to check your belief system. There's a winner mentality, then there's a loser mentality. And we're not gonna call it a loser mentality. We're just gonna say other mentality. We don't call it other. The
yeah,
winner mentality does this. Winner mentality has God and others and team. The other
yeah,
mentality, you know, the people that work for the winner mentality,
mm-hmm,
they have the me, individual, and all this stuff. Here's the dirty secret. If someone diminishes the business to just an individual, you become a worker. You're a worker. You're a slave almost. But wait, let's flip it around to the positive. If someone keeps it on a team or organization, you can never be stopped because it's a mass movement now.
yes,
Look, to go back to an earlier thing, Boss Entertainment Group, who is Boss Entertainment Group? Well, the key part of Boss Entertainment Group is group. That means Deals with Bob is Boss Entertainment Group. That means Mellow Music Productions is Boss Entertainment Group. That means Michelle Hood with V Strong Vitiligo is Boss Entertainment Group. That means everyone in this group is Boss Entertainment Group. You know why? And here's the best part of it all. You know why? Because we say so. Who's going to stop us based off what we say? No one, because we take that authority. See, that goes back to the boss part. It's how you think and how you move.
yes,
So when someone wants to find out about Boss Entertainment Group, you have to take a look at the group, the entertainment group. Looking at 10, all you're going to get is a whole bunch of question marks. But looking at the group, our team, our magnificent team,
yes, yes,
you're going to get a whole bunch of answers. And now, not just answers, but you'll have opportunities for yourself to grow and succeed. That's what we're here for.
right.
Just real quick, Michelle Hood, McFabulous just mentioned Ubuntu. I am because we are one. Exactly. We are one.
I'm trying to keep up with the comments. I'm like, you see, every time I look
Yeah,
down,
it's a lot popping. I know if we were to read them all, we would be here to 5 hours.
right.
Yeah.
I love y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Keep the comments coming. Oh my
Please
goodness.
do. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So one thing you said that I love, and that's probably why I say it's a chosen, is because also in business, I always have lined up God first, family second, then career and everything else third. And also because it's biblical, then we know this. It tells you that every person has a gift and you're part of the single body, right? And so what I offer, I might be the head. I can't be the whole body. What you offer, you might be the arms, like you were saying, Mona Lisa's lyrics might be the other arm, you know,
Right.
the musical segment, Michelle Hood, all that. But when we come together, we make a totality of a body where we're doing and moving and making things happen. And that's the like-mindedness that is so important because everybody in it is not about me, even in the individualness of where we were. And so when we come together, it's just been like unstoppable. I tell people, it's like, you can't be like, well, in 5 years, we're talking about you in 5 minutes. Something's happening. Somebody's making a comment, and it's constantly going. We have, in my head, this was funny. I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if there was a freestanding building where people could come for just pop-ups, and you will always have a set time that you knew you
Right.
can go, instead of this event here, this event here, this event here, but you had a place for that. I said that like last year, and then we have Miss Jazzy who has an opening for it. You know that. Come on, it's just you seeing the things just coming together. It's just off the chain awesome, like off the chain awesome. So here's the part we get into the show where I say how I met or connect to my guests. And it's really simple, very simple. We talked about Michelle Hood. She said, I got somebody you gotta meet. I got somebody you gotta meet. And so we went to one of the in Inkster, one of the events that you were having, and that's where we met. And I will say, when you see somebody in their element and they're doing what they say they do, it's something different about that. It's not like, hey, you just meeting somebody, but to see you in action was awesome. The entertainment piece, I mean, he kind of like try to sweep it under the rug, but the entertainment piece is off the chain. Now they are definitely some entertainers that's gifted musicians. We ain't talking about, you know, stealing, or we're talking about original musicians where it's coming out of the gifts of who they are. It was phenomenal meeting you there, and it took me back to vacation. I'm gonna always say that when I met T, he took me back to vacation on the Caribbean. So
just to piggyback, she actually said that. She's like, yeah, you know, I take vacations in the islands and all that. And just to also give another part of what, when we met, you know, we network with a lot of different businesses. We network with a lot of different people. Huge respect to Michelle Hood with V Strong Vitiligo. V Strong Detroit Vitiligo. And when she said also to us that, hey, you know, there's someone you got to meet. And the second we met her, the first thing we noticed was that she was excited to be there. It'll be just that piece where you see vibes and energy, excited to be somewhere. As Sonia said, we were in Inkster. We were part of an event, you know, one of our many events we do. And you see a lot of different individuals like, well, I'm just here, you know, the Marshawn Lynch, right? I'm just here so I don't get fined, whatever. You know, there's a lack of appreciation, but she appreciated it. And then as we pulling back the layers, she's involved in business. She's giving us her information of what she wants to do. She's telling us about deals with Bob. We kept it there, and we kept it in our mind. And what we do, another piece of our business, once we met her, we're like, we got to implement this. She didn't know we were doing this, but I took this back that night. I took it back to the team. I was like, this is what we're talking about, because it's not just, you know, just to repeat, it's not just the usual profit, money, people, blah, blah, blah. This was of a higher calling of helping those that are our neighbors, our family members, our culture, our community. This was helping those come up. So having an ally in that gave us permission to say, oh no, now we really can act a fool now. We've been wanting to act a fool anyway. We're going to act a real fool. Not a fool as far as reckless, not a fool as far as incompetent, but acting in a manner of where we're actually going to be those that help us. One of our best things, we like to be, look, take a look at this real quick. That is a hand. Mm-hmm. We like to be the hand that's giving something to another hand that's like that. We like that. That's what we look forward to. All the awards are great. All the performances is great. This here is irreplaceable. We could tell you, we don't know how many opportunities to where it wasn't a hand like this that was giving us something. So now we were under that hand. But now this hand at all of our events is this hand or a hand like it that's like, hey, you've done something. We're not going to play you. We're not going to say like, oh, by the way, thanks for doing it for the cause and go ahead and dap it up and send you home. No, we're going to give you money. We're going to be sure that you understand the value of who you are and what you have earned, not just earned, but what you have yielded for yourself to give back. Yes. That circulation. That's how everything increases. So that's what we saw with her when we first met her, just in that brief conversation. You know, and I'm sure all of those that tune into this amazing show see that with her. Same thing we see with you mentioned Mona Lisa's lyrics. Same thing we see with Mona Lisa's Lyrics LLC. That's why we partner with that. Let's be straight. Boss Entertainment Group Detroit is a super hot commodity. We can do business with whomever. We have done business with a lot. Why? But see, here's the thing that we do that a lot of companies don't do. We not only select our product, we not only select our service, we screen our customers and we screen our affiliates. We don't allow just anyone to be our customer. We don't allow just anyone to be our affiliate nor in our network. So when we saw Sonya Weaver with Deals with Bob, we're like, absolutely. And we got plans for her. She's going to talk about that probably a little bit later. We have plans for her and they came to fruition. So
yes. Well, you might talk about it when we get to tea time.
yes.
Now, I don't even know if I can even ask this question, but before I get into that, because you know Deals with Bob, and I just have to hear Tim's response. I don't want to assume I know what he's going to say. I kind of got an idea of what neighborhood he might be in. But because of what we do, our underlying principles is the impact that our community will have with flooding great Black businesses. Knowing this about my platform, in your words, why is it important that we have strong Black-owned businesses in our community? And furthermore, why is it imperative that they thrive?
That's easy, because without that, it's slavery.
Oh, wow.
That's the simple answer to it all. Listen, we're surrounded by individuals that's been complaining about different things, from their job situation, personal situation, whatever the complaint is, and that's fine. That's healthy. Get it off your chest. But then what usually happens is they're looking for those that profit off of oppressing them to give them the solution. That will never happen. Oh, wow. You have to be your solution. You know, you must be your solution. And the main way to be a solution, you're in the United States of America, okay? You're in the United States of America. This is greed land. So by being in greed land, you have to be sure to have something financially, and not just financially, but also fundamentally, that can benefit your agenda. Mm-hmm. The only way it's going to happen, look, ready for, oh, you know what? In respect to Dr. Yvonne, we brought this on that show, we're going to bring it here. Take a look at your bills. Take a look at them. We all pay bills, I'm sure, whoever's in this room. On your bill, you're paying bill to a network. DTE Energy is a network of energy companies. Look it up. Your car, if you pay a car note, that is a network of automobile companies. There's not just one car company that does all the parts of the car. That's a network. Let's keep going. Your communication. You're on social media right now. You're watching this show, or you're going to go on Facebook, right? Your phone company is a network. Quite frankly, in the commercial, they say it is a network, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to, so that means if you're paying all this money and you're helping them become monoliths of billions and billions of dollars, wouldn't it be nice if you had a network that was for you? Yeah. That you now could become a monolith to at least compete as a peer. Because once you compete as a peer, then oppression is lower for you. Oppression doesn't really care too much about where you're from or whatever. They care, do you have money? Are you able to stand on your own? Then they want to cut. But here's the beautiful part. You're going to like this one. The beautiful part is that if you're standing on your own and you circulate and you've helped others and you all are rising, you don't require their assistance anymore. You don't require their power anymore. You don't require any of their movement nor validation. Now you set the standard. Yes. You know, and if you respect to the anti-socialist P squad up, absolutely. And notice the brother said squad. Squad is a team.
It's a team, right?
Teams win. Teams win. Teams win.
Yes.
And that answers the question of why it's so important for there to be Black businesses, for there to be Black businesses that are generated toward that Black agenda to help others come up. That is why. That is the key to freedom. Yes,
yes. And so in essence, the whole concept of thinking, you know, if we flood our communities with reputable businesses that look like us, we're going to thrive and come up and be communities that are self-sufficient, because we are supporting one another with our resources. So if you're doing it in a network, if you're doing it, I say community, same concept. And the thing is we always say those classic things, you know, like it takes a community, it takes a village, it takes all. Those were principles, if you think back in the day, for that mindset. So the worst thing that happened in this country, in order to take that mental slavery, because I say it, mental slavery, It's to make you feel like you needed to do it on your own, that you were supposed to do it on your own. If you look at some cultures, I say this all the time, we're the ones who kick our kids out at 18. Can I get real like that?
I mean, this is get to know Bob. Let's really get to know Bob then. Let's go. Yes.
Okay, so we setting our future up almost to fail. You know, you have these other communities that are live, 10, 20 up deep in a house in order to open up the first family business, make that one thrive, go to the next one, make that one thrive to the next one. But we be like, okay, ooh, I can't wait you get 18. You out of here. Why are we setting our future up to fail?
Wait. You know what? I'm so glad you hit that point. Listen, here's another piece. Here's another layer to that piece. Who told us to even think like that? That's the first piece of the question. The second piece of the question is, why did we agree? So let's do the first piece. Guys, this is, if you ever played the game of Monopoly, the board game, what's the purpose of the game? The game is to take all the pieces and the winner gets all the pieces. Notice that there's not really a lot of rules to get all those pieces. So if I can tell the person I'm playing this game against, hey, I want you to think like this. I want you to move like this. And they do it, and they're thinking, okay, this is going to help me. And I'm over there laughing like, I know this is going to help me. I want to win the game. We have been told a bunch of junk from those that want to win the game by beating us and having us beat ourselves. And we have adopted those principles. To echo what Sonia just said, when you get 18, you own your own. You know what's funny? That's not even logical, because what should be happening, and this is, look, please Google Boston Entertainment Group Detroit. Take a long look at where we've been when we say this statement. We have done the stuff with the billionaire and millionaire companies. And we'll tell you what we find. Whenever we go to their houses, whenever we go to their events, they don't just have their quote unquote babies there, as far as the ones that's just about to graduate. They also got generations living on the same land. They're living on the same land. The same people telling you, kick your baby out the second they graduate. By the way, the second they graduate an institution. They're graduating an institution. So they're not even fully getting learning, but that's a different discussion for a different day.
And that's
they are being sent out to this place with no support, with no foundation, so that they can be controlled and used and become, again, a worker or a slave. They know. And the reason why we can say that they know, and when we say they, to be clear, we're talking about established oppressive powers. That's what we're talking about. This is beyond color. This is beyond any of that stuff. This is established oppressive powers. And look, by the way, some of those established oppressive powers, they kind of look like you too, though. Look it up. So since we've established oppressive powers, these established oppressive powers are the ones telling these people that have been slaving their whole life, please be sure that your son, your daughter slaves out too. Be sure that their son and slave, because we want to stay in business. We want to stay over you. All they have is money they stolen and robbed from you. That's all they have.
Yes.
Exactly. The good news, here's the good news. Good news is not everybody fall for the okie doke. Not everybody fall for the, what they say, the banana in the tailpipe, as they say.
Right, the banana in the tailpipe. Right.
We have one thing that can save us from all of that. It is not even about Give a Boston Entertainment Group Detroit or Deals with Bob. This is just information that you can take, research it yourself, and then decide what you're going to do with whatever track of life you have. You have a mitigated right to move and choose and decide for yourself and your purpose where you want to go. They can't take that from you.
They can't.
So if you decide, I hear what you're saying, oppressive powers or whatever, or established oppressive powers, I hear what you're saying, but no, I'm not going to kick out my son at quote unquote 18. No, I'm not going to just send them out I'm going to go ahead and keep establishing. We're going to do, here's a secret. We're going to do a business relationship. Now I'm going to tell you, we already have a family within our network that's doing that. It's the Hurst family.
Yes.
That's Katrina Hurst. That's Larry Hurst. That's Cole Hurst. Now, follow this. Larry and Katrina Hurst are an incredible couple.
Yes,
Incredible couple
yes, they
of
are.
business. They have multiple businesses that provide for their lifestyle. They have encouraged their son. Now that's what we're talking about, right? They've
Right.
encouraged their son even before he reached that stat to where legally he can be whatever. They've encouraged him, look, we want to help you go into business. We want to encourage you to go into business. We're going to become partners in that. And then you can take that and branch out. Now there's Cool Coal Collection,
Right.
right?
Right.
That is now his business. So not only is the husband and wife, the legal husband and wife in business, but so was Cole Hurst in business.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They
Yes.
did that as a decision on their own. We all have that same power. It's up to you to do that. Look, sooner or later, you're going to have to stop listening to Massa. Sooner or later.
Some point. At some point,
Yeah.
you know, at some point.
Right.
And it's phenomenal. It really is. I know several people who are in business and they have young entrepreneurs as their children right now having businesses, having actual, articles and different things. And that's what needs to be taught. I tell people, if you really just want to work for someone else, that's fine. But have an entrepreneurship mindset. See, the thing is, it's not about what they're getting from you. What are you getting from them? Even if you're taking the knowledge from the job, even if you're taking that, then be knowledgeable. Let's share investment information with our community. Take that money and invest it. Make it work for you for the future of your family. Always have a purpose. So it's a difference when we're saying working a job. I don't say that it's not bad if that's what you want, but you have to enter it in difference. You can't just punch a clock and get off, punch a clock and be like, I just got my check and then blowing it. What? No, that's where we have to stop. You have to be very intentional about this thing right now. I'm telling you, statistics shows if we don't change something right now, collectively in our communities, we're going to stay right here we are, if not get worse. And all of these other communities are going to be so far away from us that we're just going to be pretty much like 10 cents. And I refuse that on my watch.
Talk about it.
Yes. That to happen on my watch. Right. And so that's why when I say I can do this free, yes, because it's so much bigger than me. Because see, anybody's money is not who keeps me in the first place. Let's get that right. And see, I don't put things before my jealous God. So therefore, I don't need to have this bag. I don't need to have this car. I don't need to have this. I don't need to have that, because all of those things to me don't matter no way. They're man-made. They will depreciate. They will go somewhere. But our generations can't. So if I can make an impact on the generations, that's the wealth right there. That's the wealth. Okay,
absolutely.
So this is getting good.
Well, look, we said buckle up. We said buckle up. So if you've been sweating, if all of a sudden you're throwing things at the screen right now, we gave you the disclaimer. There you go.
I love it. I love it. Now, during the conversation, you kind of talked about different challenges you've been through, because a lot of people seem to think like, we don't have challenges, and we do. I know for me, sometimes my challenge is just even thinking that people are even hearing the message behind the voice, because it's so important. What would you say some of the unique challenges you faced over this journey?
Well, the first challenge, see, our challenge and our road has been very unique in this aspect. I'll say the internal workings of our company, we were what you call the golden guys, or society would say the golden child, right? We were the ones that had this extreme amount of gifts and talents that everybody wanted. Our challenge was, where do we want to take it? So it wasn't that we were told what we have been told in certain cases what we can't do when we stepping out of a certain order. But overall, we've been the one that's been pursued. Oh no, we got to have him for this. We got to have them for that. We got all this stuff. Our challenge was like, well, wait a minute. We understand you want it. What are you willing to meet it at a fair price, or not just a fair price, at a fair situation? Then that's where the challenge really gets in. Well, wait a minute. You should just be happy we want you. No, because we already know. Yes, that's one we were told. We were told that before in our history. You should be happy because after all, Hold on. After all, we're this and we're that, and we them this, and we're on the Forbes 500 and stock market, and our name is big. Guess what? Guess what though? Guess what though? No name, no business, no person, no celebrity, whatever it is bigger than God. We don't care about you. Straight up. Listen.
Thank you.
Hey, Sonya, we've been waiting to say this on some show. We're going to say it now.
Okay.
We seriously could care the least at all about any overhyped celebrity, platform, whomever. Your name means nothing to us.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Only thing we're here for is for the sake of God and edifying who we are and our infrastructure. That's it. So that means go ahead, win all the Hollywood stuff you want to win. Do all that. Get pumped up, get gassed up. Really think you that. Put yourself on the false pedestal you want to. Exactly. In the meanwhile, we're going to be doing the business that we're supposed to do in the essence of God, not in your essence. Yes. People are not our validation. God is.
Exactly. Big shout outs. You know, I was thinking about LaShawn and the Woo Show, because her tagline about Hollywood ain't got nothing on you. You are God's celebrity.
Talk about it.
It's awesome. Yes, exactly. And see, that's the thing. There's too many people out here trying to please people, trying to have this false bling, lights, cameras, action, all of that. At the end of the day, you gonna be in the dirt, just like me. But the thing is where's your soul gonna be?
Ooh, where is your soul gonna be? Where is your soul gonna be? And look, to also echo what Sonya said about the Woo Show. All these shows, the Woo Show, Jazzy No Nonsense, the Poet on WHPR, Reach Circle Project with Mona Lisa's Lyrics, Bottom Line, even Entertainment Lounge, all of these places that have chosen to independently execute what God has given them for the sake of helping us. Yes. That's the main show. That's the big show. Because those serve, and definitely deals with Bob with Sonya Weaver, Get to Know Bob. Absolutely. Those are the shows that mean the most. You know, it's funny, Sonya, just to give a little sneak preview, we were just asked this, not on Jazzy's show, but we were asked this last week on another podcast. What's the biggest show you've done? So that host was expecting to hear, well, it was when we were at the Hollywood Bowl or something like that, or when we were here or there. No, you know our biggest shows we do? Our biggest shows we do at our network events at Cuts Lounge. Those are among our biggest shows. When we did the 5 event at LG's place, those are our big shows. So here, let's explain why. Big is not capacity filled. Big is not how much money you get. Big is not how many people keep knocking down your door. Big is impact of quality of risk. Oh my goodness, y'all better write this down. Big is impact of quality of response. Here's a scenario for you. Let's break it down. So you have one event that's in a big hall. Let's say Fox Theater, because we're in metropolitan Detroit, okay? Yeah. Fox Theater holds about, we'll just round it off to say 7,500 people. It could be more, whatever, doesn't matter. So 7,500 people, right? And someone throws an event, it filled up 7,500 people, each ticket sold for $50, right? But at that event, no one cared about Fox Theater, no one cared about who put it on, no one cared about who was on the stage. So that's one scenario. Let's flip it. Now we go to another event. That event is held at a place to hold 50 people. Each ticket goes for $5. But and let's say only 10 people show up. But watch very closely. These 10 people care about the event. These people are on their phones. These people are asking questions. They're circulating. They're interested in the event. The overall question is, which event was more impactful?
Right.
That's what hasn't been taught when it comes to promotion. That is what has not been taught when it comes to business. All this little fake algorithm. Oh my goodness, I wish we had 2 hours. All this little fake algorithm, all this little fake numbers, fake views, likes and dislikes, social media trash. There we go back to, guess what? Established oppressive power. That's who's telling you that trash. But watch this. As Sonya's just mentioned, and also as others have mentioned, No matter what you do here is being watched. It has impact. Don't
Yeah.
look at these little fake numbers to fool you. So
Yeah.
when we do what we do, that's why we say the network events are our biggest events, because these events is what motivates, and we see the most amount of impact and circulation toward
Exactly.
that given goal. That's why.
Exactly. 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 And impact is we got like 4 minutes. Oh my God, you got to come back. But I want to make sure that I say that impact is totally different if you really know the meaning of what impact means. And so the thing is that if you can make an impact even to one person, that becomes so much more than just, I was present. And that's the thing. People think like, okay, so I had this many people present. They may not say anything about it. Again, impact is when you make a difference into someone where they feel the need to got to share this with everybody I know. So
Mm-hmm.
while you might only physically saw one person in that seat, impact will make them be a voice to many more that you didn't see. That's what people don't understand.
And real quick, just to interject real quick, because I know we got 4 minutes. The marvelous Michelle Hood just said impact versus dollars. Hey, Miss Hood, impact is dollars. That's the whole thing. See,
Mm-hmm.
the dollars are flimsy if it's just one shot. The impact is where the dollars keep circulating. So impact is dollars in that
Right.
situation. But no,
Right.
that's exactly it right there.
Because if you're just focusing on, like you said, the number of likes, focus on the number of followers, and you have no content, you just missed the whole mark. Your focus should be on the content, because then the numbers go up organically. And that's the thing. Sometimes we want this like microwave, pop it in, recipe, to make something happen. And that's not how it works. True sustainability and impact don't come quick like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying. Now,
Right.
so as we in the last couple seconds, because we're gonna have you back. We definitely gonna have you back. How can people, because I don't even know if people can connect to you, because you talked about exclusivity, and and not just anybody can be in here. So
Do that.
do people connect to you? What goes
Yes.
on?
So those that are interested, and those that have the righteous way, or they want to find a business that's independent and they have an independent desire, you can find us. First, Google us. Again, that's Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. You can Google us there. Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. You can also find us on Facebook. On Facebook, you can find us at Barak, Barak, second name, Enroll, Enroll. In parentheses, you'll see Boss Entertainment Group Detroit there. And also, of course, you can find us on Instagram at Boss EG Detroit. Our representative there is Mr. Mitchell Price. He'll answer all of your questions and all that good stuff. Lastly, you basically can find us all over Amazon. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us in the sky with a bat signal. You can find us in the water.
One place we definitely working on is that they need to find you on the International Black-Owned Business Directory at Deals with Bob. That's
you know what? Next month you will be seeing Boston Entertainment Group Detroit. Thank you very much, Sonia. You're gonna be seeing us on the International Directory with Deals with Bob right there. You'll see Boston Entertainment Group Detroit there. Definitely. We're doing that now. We're doing that now. Also, wait. This is where you can find Sonia Weaver. You can find Sonia Weaver not only on this amazing show every week, which is Get to Know Bob, but you're going to be finding Sonia Weaver hosting some more events, because we can't leave without saying this. We appreciate her. Check out our video. We got the files. Marvelous host that she was at the Arts Beats in Each stage with King Mellow Man, Mellow Beats Productions, Boston Entertainment Group. That was on the international stage. This last past Arts Beats in Each, we completely dominated that weekend. The unit. Yes, the international main stage. Yeah. By the way, real note before we go. Wherever you see Boston Entertainment Group Detroit, King Mellow Man, Mellow Runners, Roots Vibrations, Mona Lisa's Lyrics, any of our network, whatever stage we're on, is the main stage. Believe that.
Thank you. So, God, I didn't even get to ask you what book is on your nightstand. That's how quickly we ran out of time.
You know what? So we're gonna say that for the next one. So we're gonna call
Let's
this
say it
part
for the
one.
next
Part two coming very, very
part
soon.
2 coming
Buckle
soon.
up again. Buckle up
Yes.
again.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Tim. Oh my God. It was such a great joy talking with you. Thank you guys for your engagement. I love when I can't see who said it. They said not the microwave, reverse the oven is better or something like that. I'm sorry. The comments are going so fast. But thank you guys for your engagement. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I
Squad up.
yes, squat up like that. I encourage you to spend with purpose because your dollar matters and deal with Bob. Have an amazing week. I'll see you next week. Thanks, Tim. Talk to you
Later,
soon.
later. Much respect.